this space. As always, I'm so honored and privileged to be on this journey with you. I thank you for being here. This verse in the Tao stuck out to me this morning. Assumed failure is an opportunity. If you blame someone else, there's no end to the blame. Therefore, the master fulfills her own obligations and corrects her own mistakes. She does what she needs to do and demands nothing of others. Talk about being in control, in charge of your life. I don't really like the word control, so I'll reframe. Talk about being in charge of your life, managing your own responses, managing your thoughts, your emotions, and your feelings, so that instead of blaming and instead of trying to correct others, you correct your own missteps or mistakes. A mistake is an opportunity for a retake. And you can begin today by taking charge of your own life, taking charge of how you perceive your journey. Any perceived failure is an opportunity. I remember hearing a football coach years and years ago say, getting tackled, falling to the turf is a part of this game. It's going to happen. All I ask is that when you fall, that you fall forward. So we have left blaming and shaming. We've left the need to have any external stimulation for our own power to be revealed to us. We have put aside the programming of the past. We have put aside the need to be defined by the programming, the story, the conditioning of our unconscious minds. And we have decided to move into creating the life we want. That's what we're doing right now. It is the month of manifestation. And during this month of manifestation, we're utilizing all of our energy to create the life we want. Instead of putting any of our focus or attention on what we don't want, we're using our energy to create the life we truly want. So once again, I'll invite you today to put aside any thoughts of limitation, put aside any thoughts around what you have to do today, who you have to be, the roles you have to play, the characters you have written into the script, or someone else has written you into their script and is making demands for you to be on the stage at a certain time. Put that aside for just this few moments together, so that all of our focus and all of our energy is right on the life we want to create, rather than the life or the, what's the best way to say it, the play we are engaged in. There's nothing wrong with being engaged in a play or the drama of living this life or the roles. But let's opt out of that for the next 15 or 20 minutes or so to sit in the energy and set in the narrative for the life we're choosing to live. Let's go together now into that space. Again, we are moving the energy around. We're past the middle of the month, and now we have begun already to create a habit. Like I mentioned, day 10 is a milestone, day 15 is a milestone. We're moving quickly toward day 20, it's a milestone, and we are actually setting a particular habit Because what you practice becomes a habit. We're setting a habit into the unconscious mind, because what we desire is for the conscious, the prefrontal cortex, the area of creativity. We want the conscious and the unconscious mind in unity. And so we're setting a habit, and we're doing that through a feeling of a wish fulfilled. Today, we don't come from a place of need. We come from a place of abundance. We already have it within us. We don't have to create it. It just is. It already is. And literally what we're doing is stirring up the gifting of that energy that's already within us. Okay. Let's go there together now. We're going to begin this breathing practice together. It's the same one we've been doing. I'll ask you to sit up straight. Keeping the spine straight. Allowing for the movement, the unencumbered movement of energy from root to crown and from crown to root. Relax your shoulders, your neck and your head, your face. Rest in this moment. Nowhere to be, nothing to do, no one to be, no to-do list. Just focusing our attention and intention. I am creating the life I want. And I do this through gratitude and thanksgiving. So in this moment, I say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Presence, for the awareness that I am the one who decides what kind of life I'll live. I've allowed external sources and forces to determine that for long enough. I am the one who decides. I know this. I know that every thought, every emotion, every feeling is temporary. I also know that where my focus goes, my energy flows. So I bring my focus toward the life I want, what I choose. We're going to prepare now to breathe, our breathing practice that we have done every day since the beginning of April. Breathing into the root chakra, following the breath all the way through the different power centers up to the crown of the head. And that is the place where we make contact. We make contact with pure presence. Let's begin with our first breath. Begin. Breathing into the root, following the breath to the sacral, into the solar plexus, pulling the navel toward the spine, breathing deeply and easily, following to the heart space, into the throat chakra, up to the third eye, to the crown of the head. Focus the energy toward the crown of the head and exhale, keeping your focus there, the crown of the head, letting the breath go. Stirring this energy. So good. And our second breath together. Breathing in to the root, following the breath to the sacral, into the solar plexus, bringing that breath up to the heart space, into the throat chakra. Feel it into the third eye, all the way to the crown of the head. Yes, yes. Feel that energy already flowing freely to you, through you, as you. Nothing you're having to create, you're just targeting it, setting the intention. So good. And our next breath together, begin. Breathing into the root, up to the sacral, into the solar plexus, following the breath to the heart space, into the throat chakra, up to the third eye, all the way to the top of your head, flexing the solar plexus muscles, pulling the navel toward the spine, pumping just a little bit, pushing that cerebral fluid up to the brain, all of that creative imagination, energy, and let go. Wow. Already seeing colors, already feeling the tingling. That energy is moving around. So good, so good. This is the power that's already within you. Preparing for another breath together. Begin. Into the root chakra, follow to the sacral, into the solar plexus, flexing the solar plexus muscles, pushing the breath up to the heart space, following it to the throat chakra, into the third eye, all the way to the crown of the head. Hold that breath for just a moment, focusing the energy toward the crown, and let it go. I think we have one more in us today. Let's prepare for our next breath together. Begin. Into the root. Follow to the sacral, into the solar plexus, following the breath to the heart chakra, up to the throat chakra. Now into the third eye, all the way to the root, to the crown, that is, the crown of the head, yeah. Bring that focus to the crown of the head, bathing the entire brain, igniting with amazing energy that pineal gland, pushing the cerebral fluid from the base of the spine all the way into the brain. Let go. The creative juices are flowing, the creative energy is flowing. You are now moving the energy about. That's called inspiration. We are in spirit together. The creative force and source connected to energy at the crown of the head, reaching into the quantum field, the spacious consciousness of pure presence. That eternal space of energy that created everything we see. It's in us, through us, and as us. What I believe affects my biology, and I believe that I am healthy, wealthy, wise, blessed, fulfilled, complete, successful in every way. My soul is well, my body is well, my mind is well, my whole being guided by a pure consciousness. In alignment, in unity for the best life. I am living my best and blessed life now. I am living my best life now. Yes, right now. Living my best life now. Now allow yourself to feel for just a moment. What does it feel like to be safe? What does it feel like to be prosperous? What does it feel like to you? With your eyes gently closed and your mind's eye wide open, what does it look like to be complete, to be happy, to be well? What does it look like? What does it sound like? What does it smell like? This is called making sense of the life I want. Bringing into my senses the feeling of the wish fulfilled. I don't pray from a space of need. I don't affirm from a place of desperation. I pray from every need supplied, and I affirm the abundance, the beauty, the fulfillment, the prosperous life, the healthy life, the wise life. I affirm that from a place of plenty. I affirm that there is nothing missing and nothing broken. I am living my best life right now. Imagine yourself standing on a high peak, listening to the birds, hearing the wind blow in the trees, looking north, south, east, and west. See the vastness of all that is as far as your eye can see. The vastness. And as far as your eye can see in this place belongs to you. It is your promise. It is your gifting. You are infinite. You are eternal. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are deserving. You are worthy. I'll ask you to repeat this affirmation after me aloud or in your own mind, although aloud would be amazing. Repeat after me. I deserve to live my best life right now. deserve to be prosperous right now. I deserve happiness right now. I deserve fulfillment right now. I deserve health, wealth, and wisdom, and I am open to it right now. I choose to live unafraid. I choose bravery. I choose a life of courage. I am not my past failures. I am not my past mistakes. I am unashamed of who I am. In fact, I am proud of who I am right now. I deserve the good life right now. I am generous with it right now. I am a blessing to others right now. And because I am so blessed, I am able to give. That begins right now. I believe this is true. And I live abundance, prosperity, health, wisdom, compassion, kindness, respect, honor, peace, harmony, unity, right now. If you would, receive another deep breath, and let's do the deep breath in through the nose about 3 to 4 seconds. Hold for about 3 to 4 seconds and simply let it go. I'll ask you to begin now. Namaste, Namaskar, Ami Tufo. Peace and grace, love and mercy, compassion, generosity, courage, bravery, goodness, abundance, prosperity, health, wealth, and wisdom. Om, Om, Om. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is, and so it is. And so it is. As you begin to come back into this body form, this physical awareness, I'll say once again, thank you for being here. Thank you for practicing with me. Thank you for being a part of this community. I really do love you. I look forward to these times together. It's very meaningful to me, and I'm thankful for each one of you. As you go throughout this day, remember that even presumed or perceived negative things can be cues and clues to return to this space of complete truth. The facts and the truth sometimes are different than each other. The truth is that underneath all that's happening in your life is the eternal you, who never will cease to exist in eternity. Isn't that beautiful? You are a powerful being. Live from that space. Be that. The external stuff, it'll line up. You be aligned with your true, authentic, essential self, pure consciousness. When we pray from a place of need or desperation, we create more of that because that's the energy we're sending out. Instead of praying or petitioning or affirming from a place of want and lack, instead of doing that, project from the place of abundance. I am sending this affirmation out into the world. I'm sending this frequency of plenty out into the world. Plenty of relationship, peace, harmony, love, compassion, generosity, goodness, abundance, prosperity. As I've mentioned to you before, abundance and prosperity is not about a number. It's not about money. You're not trying to trick the universe into making you rich. When you recognize and you are thankful for what you do have, you realize how rich you really are. And you start living from that space. When we do that, we create opportunity for even more to come to be grateful for. So don't live from a space of want or lack or desperation. Choose today to live from a place of abundance. That's the truth that makes us free. All right. Well, this is a full and a busy weekend for me, and I'm taking this with me, this energy with me. We'll be back again tomorrow at 8 o'clock, and then at 10 o'clock for our Sunday Connection service. I'm going to be sharing with Unity of Chattanooga tomorrow as well, and I'm going to be sharing with Unity of Birmingham. It's going to be 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock for me. Boom, boom, boom. Sharing with each one of those communities, and I'm so thankful and honored for the opportunity. We're working out all the kinks with the technology. This last week was an interesting week of technology, but it really does give us the opportunity to practice what we preach when it comes to not allowing external things, external forces to influence our eternal beingness. And so you let that stuff go. As Mr. John Gregory, we were texting back and forth, and he reminded me, thankfully, as we should remind each other, you're not in control of some things. There's some things you just can't control, and so you let go of it. It's a wonderful practice. I love it. I'm thankful for it. I send love to all the technical difficulties. I send love to Facebook, YouTube, Switcher, Studio app that we use for our videoing platform, to the cameras that we use for it. I just send love to all of it. It is what it is. We just keep on loving. Make it a great day because you can.